Hey, it's Kicking It with the Clunkies. This is Cindy.
And I'm Dave.
Hello, how's it going?
Pretty good.
How was your day?
It was great. It was busy. We had some employee reviews, which were
Yes,
fun.
that's true.
They're not always, it was great. I was actually looking forward to it. So, which is great. Which is the way it should be. You should look forward to your employee reviews, not
Exactly.
worry about them, right? Because
Absolutely.
if you worry about them, they're probably not a good conversation.
Yeah, no, it really went well. We document things, and we're not HR people, but we are learning and putting the processes in place, and making sure we document everything. And you know what, I think I'm really proud of kind of how we've been. Our team is our family. I know your employees are your employees, and everybody has a different opinion about this, but I'm sorry. That's how I treat anybody. When I first meet them, with love, respect, and I love people. At least most people. I'm selectively collecting, but we'll talk about that. But yeah, but our employees, I mean, they're family.
You call them all hun too.
I know I do. But that's just. I mean, maybe I'm getting old. Is that what happens when you get old? You call people hun and.
Sweetie.
Oh, thanks, sweetie. I know. I'm sorry. It's just the kindness out of my heart. I know you wouldn't understand, Dave.
Well, I'm not going to call any of our employees hun. It's just probably doesn't sound good if I
You're
called
right.
Brandon hun or Carolyn hun.
Thank you. You're right.
It's probably not a good look.
I know.
In fact, that might become a big HR issue.
I know.
Maybe you can get away with it, but I can't.
I know. But I call everybody that almost. Huh. All right. So I wanted to talk about onboarding.
How was your day?
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thanks
off.
for asking. So, I started with an amazing workout with Heike. Ladies, if you want to get your body in shape, I think the only way is Pilates. Pilates is the hardest workout I've ever had. But Heike, she's this amazing German lady that I just love. She was at Pushna, and Pushna recently closed, unfortunately. So I saw her. She invited me over for a class. I mean, we do so many ab work, and for an hour. I mean, it's amazing. So I started off with that, and I didn't eat. So by the time we went to lunch and I finally got my food, we went over to Rio. Oh my God, Mexican and Lake Orion. Woo! That is authentic, amazing stuff. Got to give a shout out for Rio. It was just an amazing workout, amazing lunch, great review. And then I ended the day, and I just got home from having a facial over at Hand and Stone. Shelly, I highly recommend her. Wow, sounds like I really took care of myself today. You know what? Sometimes you have to do that. You got to look good, feel good, and what happens? You do good work.
You asked for a raise too.
I did.
Remember that? Gee.
I did.
You really were looking out, for yourself.
So when's
today.
my review?
Later on this evening.
Oh. I don't know what that means. Okay. How's your drink over there?
It's good. What are you drinking?
Well, it's called a Sintini.
Oh.
I know. And there's more to come.
There's more to come.
It's a secret recipe. And I'm excited that I'm actually meeting with a flavor lab people. I have a meeting tomorrow afternoon to talk about it. So I'm really, really excited. I'm interviewing a bunch of beverage development consultants to talk about an idea I have. So I'm not going to talk about everything, but it was a good day.
Good.
And then we are headed out. After this, we are going to head out to Darrel's. Mm-hmm. We received a gift card, not just because we got a gift card, but we love them. I highly recommend. The surf and turf is phenomenal. Like it's like going to Florida and fresh. Oh, it's really, really good.
Their gumbo's amazing too. I love their gumbo.
Oh, okay.
And their bread. Their bread, I mean, all right, this is a Michigan conversation, but Cruz and Mir has amazing bread. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, I put Darrel's ahead of it. only because of
Wow, really?
it being in the rolls. It has this very same taste, but just the structure of the roll makes it a little crispier on the outside, I think.
And there's not all those black little poppy
Yeah,
seeds that
right.
get in my teeth.
Not as many as they have
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Cruisin'.
I mean,
this
Cruisimere
is not.
is fantastic. I mean, it's
Yeah,
our favorite.
this is not
We
saying
go
anything bad
there
about that.
for New Year's Eve or
Yeah,
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, yeah.
Christmas Eve. So,
Um,
and
we
you know,
love
I hate to compare restaurants because everyone has something good. But you're right. We're all about the bread.
yeah. It's always in the oven. Oh, it's in the oven. So,
Yeah. So what
But, yeah.
happened at work today? Tell us. You
So,
posted
yeah.
something on onboarding.
Yeah.
Tell our viewers a little bit more about that.
Well, I think that's, kind of going hand in hand with our, like we had a review today, and really, onboarding, the onboarding process. I mean, and this is kind of an HR discussion, but what we provide in promotional products and printed apparel goes hand in hand with this. And it's so important to, when a new hire comes on board, to onboard them appropriately, and that's to get them acclimated to your company, your culture, and so they feel like they've been there rather than just being there one day, that they've been there for more than one. I got a story about my first day of work. I'll tell you in a
that's a
little
good
bit.
one.
That'd be a good one to tell. But onboarding, and think of the last job you started. And I mean, I haven't started a job in 25 years because I've had my own business, but think of what that first day was like for you. In a lot of companies, we do a lot of this with a lot of our clients, is provide a welcome packet for their employees, something that's created, that's given to them on their first day, whether it's sitting on their desk. A lot of items that we've done in the past are ball caps, a t-shirt or a polo shirt or something that they can wear.
Yep.
And it's a gift. It's not something they can buy from the the company store,
Right.
but it's actually a gift. And maybe it's a phone charger, maybe it's a coffee mug, and it's got the company, obviously it all has the company branding on it. And the hope is that obviously this new employee takes great pride in working for your company, and they're not ashamed to wear that polo to the to happy hour or to dinner that night, or
Well,
wear that.
as long as you get good quality.
Well, that's true. We've heard that too. We've heard a lot of people say, I wouldn't wear this out to dinner, and it's like, well, why not? It just has a nice but you're right. It's not about you don't want to buy the cheapest polo for your employees and they wear it a couple times. It's all snagged. It's all torn. It's all the collars all curl up. I mean, it's it's important.
Right.
I'm going to turn my email off so we don't get my blings coming
Okay.
up on my.
Yeah, I definitely I think it's important, especially when you go to work on your first day. It's nervous. I mean, you're meeting new people, all that type of thing. So to get, I don't know, a little, I've seen different packages, one in a really nice box and a welcome kit like that. I've seen them in bags, different things,
It just goes a long way, because
Absolutely.
the actual hardcore stuff that you have to go over when you onboard an employee is, all the HR things and all the, hey, this is our employee handbook. That's kind of the, that's the stuff you have to go over. You absolutely positively have to go over, but it's boring. The new employee doesn't want to hear, oh, we got this and that and this. They get a swag bag or a swag box, and, it's kind of cool. Like, oh, what's in here? They say either proper onboarding, there's the impact is immediate. If somebody gets on board and they can get to work right away, they can get to work 50% faster if they're brought in the right way, versus, oh, it takes me 3 to 6 months to feel like I'm part of the family. Or I gotta learn, I gotta all this, and they're not productive. And then on the other side of that, what if that employee, finds, obviously all these people that are looking for jobs, they didn't just send their resume to you.
Right.
They sent it to, 15 other companies. What happens if, another company reaches out to them a week or two after they join you and say, hey, we've got an opportunity for you. And the timing's not right, but there's nothing keeping them there for you. And now you've lost that employee that you've onboarded, you've brought in. And if, you want to retain good employees, obviously, because, we all know what it costs to hire the wrong employees. But yeah, I think it's important. And I shared a post on our social media on Facebook an article and then a lookbook that people can take a look at and see some good ideas. So
At
check it out.
righthookbrand.com.
Absolutely.
And
It's
we
our
got it on
refreshed
Facebook.
website.
Oh, yeah.
our-
Real nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah, nicely done on that.
So we have that, and our Facebook. Check out our Facebook page, Facebook/Right Hook Brand,
And if
Right
you,
Hook Print, I believe. Oh, jeez, Right Hook Print.
yeah, it's the Facebook one.
We switched it over, but yeah, check it out. Some great ideas, and again, it's important. We get a lot of customers. We always think that swag is the stuff that you give away, that you hand out at a trade show, or that you give to a great customer, but it's just as important to keep that stuff inside the company. So onboarding is important, and I'll tell you real quick about my first day experience. So the last job that I had, I started there first day of work, and they were onboarding me, and we have a chair here. I don't know if you can hear it, but we have a massage chair that just randomly talks. It kind of reminds me of our TV show we're watching, Cassandra.
Oh, gosh.
We can talk about that too.
Last night. We'll talk about that.
Cindy's turning off the chair, the massage chair. Anyway, so I'm starting at this company. This is 1997, so it's a while back. I don't know if anybody's familiar with the 888 Big Beaver building. I guess it used to be the Volkswagen building. Anyway, I worked there for a company, an IT company. I was a marketing director. And my first day, I'm in there getting all, they have a nice kitchen, and they, free drinks and popcorn and nuts and snacks and stuff like that. So it's around 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm like, I could go for some popcorn. So I go to get some microwave popcorn and put it in the microwave, read the directions, throw it in the microwave, and all of a sudden I hear over the intercom, Dave, you got a call online, whatever. So I also, it's my first day. I'm excited about calls, right? So I pick up the phone, and it's a sales guy, and he's just going on and on and on and on and talking. And I'm like, well, it's my first day. I better hear him out and everything. All of a sudden, I hear an alarm.
Oh, no.
And then I smell something. My popcorn kept running in this microwave. My intention was I was going to stand there and watch it and make sure, that what did it say, after 10 seconds of no pops, pull it out. Well, I wasn't there, and I took this phone call, and I completely got sidetracked. Well, now we hear the alarms going off. Please evacuate. Please evacuate. There's smoke coming out of the kitchen. Black smoke. I mean, they open up the microwave, and just black smoke. Now we're going. The elevators don't work now because the fire alarms for the building are going off. Everyone's going down the stairwell. And I'm running down. I'm like,
why would you be
shit.
eating on the job first day?
It was 2:30. Popcorn, because it was free. It's popcorn. I wanted some popcorn. I like
All
popcorn.
right. I know, but
So
wasn't it already made? You had to make it.
no, microwave popcorn.
Okay.
Obviously.
They didn't have an actual machine. All right,
I
keep
didn't
going.
have. I didn't
Sorry,
have. I
keep
was.
going.
This is 25 years ago. I didn't have an assistant to make it for me. So
They have popcorn machines. Those
I
wonderful things
no,
that
but
have the best
It was
popcorn.
a microwave. It was an Orville Redenbacher bag.
Okay.
And you put it and it pops up.
Maybe
And,
nobody probably knows that. Young people.
Well, they still have microwave popcorn. Anyway, so we're walking down the stairwell, and I'm like, "Oh, this is all about me. I've created this." And I hear people saying, "I heard somebody burn popcorn. I heard this. I heard there's a fire on the 7th floor." And I'm on the 4th floor. I'm like, "Well, maybe it is a fire on the 7th floor." So we get out to the main floor, get out in the lobby of the building, and I just see 3 big fire trucks out front. I see firemen standing out there. And, we just left. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe there could be a fire. I mean, it could be burning in there. But, I mean, it was just smoke at the time. So, anyway, the building didn't burn down. Nobody died. It was...
All right, so how long did you get, ridiculed for that?
Oh, I probably still am. I mean, it's probably... but, yeah, that was my first day of work. And
I love it.
so... I mean, I guess, they were being nice by onboarding me.
And this is, Dave didn't get his package of onboarding. So, he decided to burn the place down.
So I would never source, if somebody said, hey, what do you want in this box? I would never recommend a bag of popcorn. Mm-hmm. Maybe one that's already made.
Actually, maybe we should do that.
Jeez.
Do not put this in the microwave
But
more than
it's such a funny story. I
3
mean,
minutes. I bet you we can get popcorn with your name on it.
the popcorn
Let's
that
see,
came.
look
Well,
at-
and then we went back upstairs and the back. I mean, it was just completely incinerated. I mean, it was like it was. I mean, this was cremated popcorn.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
So I'm all nervous. I'm like, oh, geez, the fire. I mean, this is costly. The whole city of Troy comes out, and who knows? But anyway, enough about that. That story's good to tell. It
all right. Well,
stays-
thank you.
It lasts
Thank you.
forever now.
All
I can
right.
laugh now. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. I just.
So that was work hard. How about talking about play hard? What's going on? We have so much excitement coming up. I am looking forward to this weekend more than any time. We've been back for a few weeks, and I mean, I was up till 9:30 last night. I stayed in on Saturday night. I worked all day Sunday, working on not only our company of Right Hook, but also kind of getting Gardening by Sindy up and running, but also my new project and doing a business plan for my Centini. And I actually, in between the animals, I love animals, as you guys all know. But this week, I have an old dog, 13. She decides to kind of go to the bathroom wherever she'd like sometimes. She whines. She eats, gets in the dishwasher, gets in the garbage. Went to the bathroom. I stepped in it. The cat has chewed my massage chair cord, which...
The one that was talking earlier.
Yeah. If she's still talking, because Colton, thank God, fixed it, I probably would have really been really upset. But I mean, I can't tell you how many cords. So there's this wonderful thing on Amazon that goes around your cords. So guys, don't give up on your animals. Puppies and kittens, they chew. They're bad. They're bored. That's what they do. Give them some toys. So when we are locking her out of certain rooms, it has all our cords, but there's this wonderful thing, cords. It's really nice and thick that goes over the small cords of your TVs, any expensive, your iPhone cords, etc. So anyways, we are going away this weekend. We're really excited. So the Big Brother band, our favorite band, and that played at our wedding back in 2014, is having their 30th anniversary party. And not only is it their anniversary party, but look at goosebumps. Ricky T's, our favorite bar in Treasure Island, Florida, that's right across the street from the beach, that has amazing bartenders and service and owners and managers, and all our friends there are having the Big Brother band. They're opening Friday at 4:00, and Big Brother's going on at 6. I'm so excited. This place is near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah, we love Ricky's. I always joke that we should get an all-inclusive pass to Ricky's, because you literally you could stay at Ricky T's. You get there in the morning and have breakfast and sit around the bar with all the locals and have a few beers. Literally at 8:00 in the morning, there's people doing it. We order a breakfast pizza, which is just out of this world.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about that pizza. You got to tell it. It's amazing. Best pizza we've ever had.
This breakfast pizza is unbelievable. It's a thin crust. It has the gravy that you would get on a biscuits and gravy, an egg, and cheese, and we add some bacon to it. But you can add whatever you want to it. You can add all kinds of stuff. But it comes and it's just perfect. It's like saucy, cheesy, crusty.
We've talked a lot about food, guys.
I want Dave Portnoy to go there and do his first bite. One bite.
Why don't we reach out?
I mean, well, it's not up to us. It's not our place. I don't know. Maybe they don't. But he should. I don't know. I've never seen him do breakfast pizza. Maybe he should do breakfast pizza.
Maybe you should start that. Your favorite thing's pizza.
I know.
Why don't you go into breakfast, not regular, just pizza? Make it different.
I wish I would have thought of that. What a great idea that David Portnoy.
You can tell we're hungry and we're going to dinner after this, everyone, because we've talked about a lot of good restaurants and things we love. So
I've only talked about a third of the Ricky T's day.
Okay, so tell us more.
So Ricky's,
tell
you
me
could
more,
sit
tell me
there
more.
and then have your breakfast, have a couple drinks. You can have a great lunch if you want. You can have sandwiches, burgers. And then pretty soon a band will come out around at 4 or 5 o'clock. Kevin Toon is amazing. He's a kind of got a Buffett flair to him, but there's always a guy sitting out there playing acoustic out front. They've got they kind of have 3 stages, right? I mean, still they've got the front bar where they play in the back
bar,
and then they got the tent.
Yep.
Anyway, it's so much fun. You could stay there all day and have fun. You'll see all the locals,
And
all the friends.
we'll leave there at 1 or 2 in the morning. We walk home, which is always nice, being right by the beach bars, in TI. But that's always amazing. But yeah, and then we get up there and we're like, want to walk to breakfast, and we're like, we look at the clock and it's like 9 or 10 in the morning. Yes, we get up that early, even after staying up that late.
Yeah, no.
Our motto is, what's our motto?
We'll sleep when we're dead.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah, Ricky T's. If you're ever in Treasure Island, or if you're ever in any community near Treasure Island, you should go.
Yep, right. It's by St. Pete Beach, south of Clearwater, north of Sarasota.
And you didn't always. We didn't. So I've been going to Florida with you for 16 years.
Wow.
And I don't think we went to Ricky's like the first 2 or 3 years we went down there. Because you thought it was just a dirty biker bar.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
So I've been going there for 28 years, and I remember going by, and Caitlin was just a baby in the back seat, and we'd go past the place. I'm like, it's a biker bar. I was such a mom, judgy mom, and now it's our favorite place in the whole world. Well, and it's so near and dear to our heart that my husband was amazing. Why don't you talk about our engagement? Yeah, that like what you planned, and it was amazing. Like you did a really, really good job.
But I surprised you.
Well, okay, so yeah. All right, ladies, I'm sorry. If you're dating a guy, it's 4 or 5 years. At our age, it's like, well, okay, not at our age. I am now 55, and I don't care. I'm still hot, whatever. Ages doesn't matter. So when I was 39 and you had kids, they were young. My kids, yours were 3 and 5, mine are 9 and 12 or whatever it may be. And I was like, you know what? I want to blend our families. I want to be a family. I like husband. I love marriage. Like I love that, commitment. So yeah, it's 4 or 5 years, ladies. And I would bring it up and Dave wouldn't say anything, but that's his mechanism. He doesn't say anything. He keeps quiet. So he has learned his lesson. I'll tell you a good story after that. But yeah, so I'm like, oh God, when we get married, blah, 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 this and that. And he wouldn't say anything. Well, this time we're down in Florida and I said, we're at Jimmy B's at the Beachcomber. And I'm like, wow, that place is really cool up there. We could get married there one day. He doesn't say anything again. So now I'm pissed. It is now 11 a.m. And I'm like, again, I bring it up and we've talked about it, but he doesn't say much. So I'm like, after 4 or 5 years, I'm kind of thinking, and I've been thinking about it for about a year. I'm like, he doesn't want to be with me. He doesn't want to be married. Well, I do. So either shit or get off the pot. And I didn't know, but he had a ring in his pocket.
Well, when you asked me, oh, this would be a great place to get married. I'm like, I'm nervous because I've got the ring, and so I've got the ring with me, and all right, it's crazy. So you watch movies, and they got the ring in their pocket or in their coat pocket, but it's also in the box, that's BS. That's made for television because you cannot put that box in your pocket without somebody knowing it's there. I mean, it's just impossible. That box is big. So I laugh anytime I see somebody propose on TV with the ring in the box. So anyway, I had to get rid of the box and just had the ring. Well, I'm wearing a pair of shorts, and I don't know. We didn't stop at the house, or we just flew in, and we're already out partying, and I'm trying to plan this event, this engagement. I had a band lined up that was going to play our favorite song. Our favorite song is "I Need You" by Billy Squier, and I lined up a band to play it, and they were practicing it to see if they could do it. They were playing both nights at Ricky T's, they didn't know if they were going to do it Friday or if they were going to do it Saturday because they wanted to practice it and they weren't sure if they were ready. So that same day she's asking me, wouldn't this be a great place to get married? I'm freaking out. I'm checking my phone waiting for Franco from the band to text me whether they're going to do it tonight or tomorrow, and I have no idea what's going on. But I had the ring in my pocket because if for whatever reason he thought they weren't going to be able to perform it, I was going to maybe just drop down on one knee right at Jimmy B's. I mean, I might just say, let's get it done. I need to get, I'm all pent up, all nervous and stuff. So anyway, I didn't respond to her question because I was nervous. So anyway, it was in my pocket, but I rolled it up. Anybody that's thinking about getting engaged, and you got the ring, again, throw the box out, you save it for later. Roll up the ring in like toilet paper or paper towel so it doesn't slide out of your pocket. That's what I was worried about. So anyway, that's my words of wisdom for people getting engaged.
So anyways, we're on the dance floor. All right, so we're on the dance floor. Yeah, and Robin and Franco were there, and they knew all this, and I didn't. All of a sudden, they start playing the song, and I'm like, wow, that song sounds familiar. And I'm a huge Billy Squire fan. Love you, Billy. And all of a sudden, Dave gets down on one knee. And I'm like, and there's nobody on the dance floor. I'm like, why is he dancing like a fool? I'm like, we hadn't even been drinking or anything yet. I think we had one drink. All of a sudden, he pulls out a ring. And I'm like, So now, ladies, aren't you thinking, oh my God, I'm going to say no. Like you're pissed from 11. But now I'm like, and I didn't plan it. Everybody knows I'm a planner. I didn't plan my engagement. I know. I'm not a big surprise girl, but it was amazing. I said yes. So the next day we had amazing. They sang the song. It was perfect. Robin got it on video. I got to find that. And then the next day we go to Ricky's for pizza breakfast, and on their board it says, she says yes.
That was cool.
Yeah, so we took a picture of that and love it. So
yeah, Ricky's will always have a place
in our heart. So anyways, we are going there Friday. I'm excited. We're going to be there early, in line, waiting for the front row table of this amazing event.
I don't think you mentioned the reason they were closed was because of the hurricane.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they were demolished, but they have this amazing new concept to their bar, and I think they're going to come back bigger and better. So that's how anyways, work hard, play hard. All right, let's go on to give hard.
Yeah, what do you got going on?
Our Rotary, I don't go enough. It's at 7:30 in the morning on Thursdays, and I do love it. You go there, and it feels like it is in a church, but you feel like you go to church. It's so rewarding. If anybody want to come as a guest and learn about the Rotary, it's a service organization. We promote just understanding of goodwill and peace, throughout our fellowship, your business, your community leaders, professional people in the community. And my favorite thing is we make beds for children who don't have a bed. There are so many people out there that don't have beds. You guys wouldn't believe it. We went to, I get goosebumps again. Dave and I went a couple years ago, and we put a bed together for a mother and the kids. Oh my God, you guys, it was so rewarding. And we have amazing events here in Lake Orion all over. If you're not from around this area and want to contribute, check out your local Rotary in your area. They're all over the world. We saw one in Key West. We saw one, all over.
They're really everywhere.
I know. I love it. But so some fun events, that we do is ice golf. We just had that. Unfortunately, we didn't get to make that one because we were in Florida. But a couple other fun events coming up on the social calendar.
Seafood boil.
Is the seafood boil. And that's the first weekend of August. And that is phenomenal. Mark gets all that seafood from New Orleans, and it's phenomenal. Very reasonable, guys. It's only like $35. I mean, you get food and drink and entertainment. It's amazing. So, anyways, if you'd like to learn more, I'd love to tell you more. We'll tag this and I'd love for you to be a part of it. So
I can guarantee you that seafood boil costs a lot more than the money they charge, and a lot of that money is if not all that money is going to a great cause, whether it's building hospitals, children hospitals.
Oh
and,
my God, that was so rewarding.
Columbia,
So we
or-
got a grant for $90,000 to build a wing on a children's hospital in Columbia. Mark and I believe Jen and everybody went out there and met with the doctors and everything. It was really, really rewarding. I just so proud of our organization. It's amazing what a small group of people can do. And then, they bring on friends and other, business people in the community. And yeah, so I can't say enough about that. So, I'm starting to get hungry.
Starting to get hungry?
Yep. So I'm going to end with my favorite part of the day. You know what? I really love talking with this podcast. I love so many things. I love Hump Day. I love Wednesdays.
Who doesn't love Hump Day?
It's usually our date night, and it was just a really good day. And we talked about everything. But I'm just gonna say it was overall a good day. And you know what? Another good thing. My son asked me to make dinner for him. He hasn't been feeling well, and I love giving. My act of service, love, is making food for people. So hopefully it was good, and I don't hear him choking on it out there. So anyway, so what's your favorite part of the day?
Well, I think it's going to be dinner and hanging out with you.
And we're not going to talk about work.
We've talked about work enough. Yeah, we're done with talking about work. And then we'll come back.
We woke up at 6. And it's 6:54, so 12 hours and 54 minutes we've talked about work, I think, all day.
So we're going to go to Darrel's. We're going to have a great dinner, and we're going to come back and Netflix and chill for a little bit and watch Cassandra.
Anybody watching Cassandra?
Yeah, what do you think
Very
of that?
airy.
I've never had goosebumps.
chills.
I'm not a Libra like you, where you get the goosebumps all the time. I get the heebie-jeebies watching that show,
I know.
Cassandra. And I hate to say it, I don't like those dubbed over foreign
I know.
shows.
I just watch the
I know. Focus
closed
on
caption.
Yeah.
I don't watch their voices.
And it's not as bad as some of them, because I do kind of watch them both, and they did a good job. But some of them are just so corny.
Anybody else? I mean, watch it. Anybody? The woman that plays the mom in it, does she look like somebody familiar here in Michigan? I think she looks like Gretchen.
Oh, the mom.
Yeah.
She looks like Gretchen Whitmer, huh?
Yeah. All right, let's look again.
But she's from Germany. It's a German show.
I know.
But there's something about that show, and I've had. This is gonna sound crazy, and maybe I shouldn't even say it, but there's something in that show that takes me back to dreams I used to have when I was a kid.
Well, you know what? Do
And
you
I think that's
remember
why I get
Will
the goosebumps.
Rogers?
Will Robinson.
Robinson,
Lost in Space.
Oh my God, I couldn't watch it. I would have nightmares.
Will Robinson.
Okay, stop. All right.
Dr. Smith.
I think we're gonna end on that because I got the heebie-jeebies.
I liked Lost in Space. Actually, the kids and I watched a little bit of. There's a Lost in Space remake on Netflix. That
Really?
We watched.
I didn't
years
know.
ago.
No, I had nightmares then. I'm gonna probably have nightmares now. So yeah, tomorrow I'll let you guys know how my nightmares go. So
on Netflix.
Yep. So
All right.
all right. Well, have a great day. Remember, please rescue animals. Please foster to adopt. Forever Animal Tales Rescue in Oakland Township. Please spay or neuter your pets.
And protect your charging cables.
Yes, exactly. Please don't give up. I know they're a lot of work, but it's worth it, and they make a great family pet. So, let's sign off.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Kicking it with the clockies.
Good night.